We have CEO, Circadia, rock star in the skin industry. How is it being a rock star
A rock star?
in the skin industry?
Oh, I don't know if I can hold up the moniker of rock star, but certainly a great time to be in the industry and be doing what we're doing and having a good time. Enjoying ourselves, for sure.
That's true. So tell me, what I have noticed when we're in the US, we have girls following you everywhere and wanting photos. How's that for the ego?
Oh, man, it's a little embarrassing sometimes, but I have to say it's humbling to know that people want to take a picture and just enjoy knowing that, hey, there's someone that I get to see on Instagram or that I've got to listen to in a class or at a show, and I just want to capture that moment.
It's wonderful.
Yeah, it's fun. It's funny.
The big question is, who's your favourite distributors?
I don't want to get hit with a bottle because there's more than one here.
So can we tie with Canada?
I don't have a favorite. It's like saying that you have a favorite child.
We all have a favourite child.
And some of them are. It's like having children, really, sometimes. But they're all my favorite. You're all my favorites.
Yay.
Yeah.
You've got a question for Michael. So this is Phil Stevens. He is the operations manager at Circadia Australia.
So being here and speaking to our stockers so far and having 44 different countries to distribute in, what do you find is the biggest challenge to keep everyone happy in different countries and different environments and different skin conditions?
That's a loaded question. Let's just take that one piece at a time. I think, again, making sure that everybody is at least satisfied with the direction that we're going. It is a lot to manage when you have so many people, so many personalities. I think that the direction that we've gone with our House of Circadia, just putting the priority on the education, the development of the product, the culture of who we are, and being authentic, like truly being authentic, I think that's what's gravitating so many of our customers and our distributors to us. So it makes the other challenges a little bit easier. Making sure that we have universal SKUs that we can distribute everywhere, that when we are developing and launching a new sunscreen that we've been working on for a number of years, that we can sell it in the US, in Canada, all throughout Europe and Australia and Asia. So just making sure that we're taking care of everybody, making sure that the communication, the messaging is as streamlined as possible. We know we're not going to get it right every single time, but just making sure that we're able to do that for our distributors, because we know that the message then translates into the individual partners and wholesale accounts, and then ultimately to the consumer. So we just want to make sure that the message is as clear and succinct as possible.
And just going back to the House of Circadia, tell us how that came about.
Some of our very creative marketing team helped us to pull that together, and it's really the ingredients, the pieces that were already there. Obviously, education has been a huge part of who we are as a company for a very long time. It started with my grandfather, and even before Circadia was a company as a brand, he was educating the profession, the estheticians. So that's part of who we are. It's part of our DNA. Research and development, manufacturing, those are all things that were part of who we were as a company before Circadia was ever founded. So it just was very easy to kind of step into that. I think the thing that's just been a real true evolution is the people and the culture. And that's those that have been attracted to it. And whether that's our education ambassadors, whether it's our distributors, whether it's the accounts that are coming to us, really be able to see the value in those things that make us who we are, that make us unique and different amongst the sea of brands that are available out there to the masses. Just keeping that authenticity is important.
Yeah. And you are so busy and you travel the world, you're educating all the time. What gets you up all day? How do you keep that energy and that vibe going?
Coffee, for sure. Number one, can't get out of bed without that. Just making sure that we're doing things right to the best of our ability, knowing that we have so many people depending on us, and wanting to do a fantastic job, holding up a really important legacy that my grandfather entrusted me and our team with. So those are the things that really help to drive me. It sounds like a lot of pressure, but it's not, because we're having a great time. It's a lot of fun. We really enjoy what we're doing, and yeah, it's just amazing.